Okay, guys, we're on page 94, lesson 5, starting with the step-by-step called Insert a Table. Step number 1, open the ATM's presentation from the data files for this lesson. So we're in lesson 5, and we're going to go ahead and open the ATM's presentation. Step number 2, save the presentation as ATM solution in the lesson folder. Save as back in 05. Save it as ATM solution. ATM's solution. Save. Okay. Step number 3, click below slide 4 in the slides pane and press enter to insert a new slide with the title and content layout after slide 4. So press below slide 4 in the slides pane. If you remember, this is the slides pane. Click over here and you get this red line, and then you can press enter and that creates a new slide. By default, when you create a new slide without picking out a layout, it inserts a title and content slide. Okay? All right. Step number 4. On the new slide, click in the title placeholder and type the slide title, Proposed ATM Locations. Proposed ATM locations, right? Step number 5, click the Insert Table icon in the content placeholder. So if you look over here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 icons in the content placeholder. This one is for Insert Table. This one is for Insert Chart, which you will be using in lesson 7. This is Insert a Smart Art Graphic. That is in the, I think, lesson 8. Then this is pictures, inserting pictures. Then this is online pictures, and then this is video. Okay, so by the end of your PowerPoint course, you would have used all these icons. So we're going to go ahead and use the Insert Table icon for now. And this is the dialog box for the Insert Table. Okay, so that was step number 5. And then it says step number 6. In the number of columns box, use the spin button arrow to specify 3 columns. So we're going to go down and click and change that to 3. Press tab to move to the next number of rows box. So press tab on your keyboard and you will come down here. Of course, you can click here, but pressing tab is faster. Okay. And specify 6 rows. So we can type 6 over here or use the arrows. And then click OK. So now we have a table that looks like this. It has 3 columns like we specified and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. Okay. Click in the first table cell in the top row and type location. Here's the first cell. Okay, press tab to move to the next cell and type site study complete. Now remember, as you go along with me, make sure you're reading the instructions on page 95. Okay, so make sure you are always reading when I am speaking and then doing alongside, because you want to be in the habit of understanding how to read and follow the instructions. Okay. Now we move on to the next tab, and it says to type in nearest competing ATM. Nearest competing ATM. Type the following information in the remaining cells, pressing tab to move from cell to cell. Okay, so let's type in the rest of the stuff. Spring Street Cineplex. Now there's many of you who will want to copy and paste that information from the book into your tables. I want to tell you not to do that because you are going to mess the formatting. It is anyways not a good idea because in your final exam, if you do that, there's going to be a problem. Okay, I can already tell you. So please just try to type it up. Anyways, it's a good idea to get the typing practice. Market square. It's not, doesn't take that long if you pay attention. Center City Arena. Yes, one block. And also try to type it exactly the way that it is written. Make sure you pay attention to the capitalizations and spaces. A lot of you copy stuff and still do not type it correctly because you're not paying attention. And that's not a good idea. All right, so now that we've done this, we're on step number 9. Insert a new slide with a title and content layout at the end of the presentation. So let's go ahead and do the same thing. Press the enter key and we have another slide. And click to display the new slide. Click the insert tab and then in the tables group, click the insert tab, then in the tables group, click table to display the insert table menu and grid. Drag across a grid to select a 5x5 block. Okay, here we go, 5x5. Okay, and then release the mouse to create the table. So this was the second way of creating the table. Remember, we went over all this in class. Delete the new slide on which you just created the table and then save the presentation. Okay, they asked us to delete the new slide and save the presentation. And you wonder why they asked us to do that. It's just basically for you to get practice on how to create a new table. All right, so we're done with that. Save the presentation, and we are going to be using this for the next exercise as well. Okay, all right. So now we're on page 96, and the step-by-step is called Draw a Table. I'm going to start a new recording for that.